Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. Today I'm going to show you something a little bit different. This is, I need to stop saying, I'd like to show you today how I make my videos. My videos are really simple, not much of advanced editing in any way. I just like to keep it simple and clear. I know most YouTubers do this as well, and no disrespect to any YouTuber that does more advanced techniques. I am actually all for those advanced techniques. I just haven't put work into it. So what I'm showing you here today is my Sony Vegas Movie Studio Platinum 13. This guy was $90. It also came with SoundForge and various other software. But this is basically what I use. I don't use the SoundForge. I'm not an expert on that. But it's something I'm looking into. Anyway. So as you can see, I like to split media where there are multiple dull moments in my gameplay. So what I do is I come to a part where I don't want to have a dull moment. So I would click somewhere, just make an example here. I got a dull moment here, right here. I'm going to put a red arrow there. That I love editing. And then at first I make sure the video is highlighted, the yellow border. It won't work without it, so I highlight right where the dull moment begins. I hit S to split. I find the end of the dull moment where it's not exciting and have it right over there, right where the dull moment ends, and I hit S again. Now I take the media that I was splitting in between, highlighted, I hit delete, and that's how you make a dull moment disappear. And when I do this, I don't scramble all over the place. I go in a sequence to keep it all organized, because if I find a split that I missed, I would have to deal with all of this, as you can see, and I would have to start moving them piece. Oh nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I have to move them piece by piece, and I really do not want to do that. I later found out that I can highlight, shift, and then highlight where the outer dull moment. Oh, that did not work out. Now let's see here. Highlight. Let's bring the cruiser over here so I can zoom in. Hit shift. Highlight, or shift and then click, and then all that media that's over there is now highlighted. And when I do this, I can actually move the entire highlighted area. Oh, along with, oh, looks like yeah, there we go. Okay. And if I have buttons or added texts, I would have to click those as well. So that worked out. So I clicked here or here. It doesn't matter. They're synced. And then shift and then click, and I hit the subscribe button, and now the whole thing's highlighted. And when you have all this highlighted, you can move the entire highlighted body. I forgot why I left it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control Z. And there we go. It's back where I left it. Hit Control Z again, and I just now brought back the media that I deleted. Hit Control Z 2 more times, and I'll erase the split effect that I made. 1, 2. Now it's gone. This really doesn't matter because I'm not going to save what I do here because I have it just the way I have it. But anyway, that's how I get rid of dull moments. And when I make a text where I forget to put, when I make a text where I did not commentate when I should have, is that even a word? So I put nothing, I guess, because I was not sure what I was hearing. I was very new to the forest. So when I did that, I put nothing, I guess. So whenever I have a moment where I feel like I left something out when I should not have, I'll do that. And a splitting effect, I'm really happy I know, because at the beginning of this game, I chopped down my first tree, but my guy was out of energy, as you can see in the bottom right screen of the preview. Bottom right corner of the preview. Excuse me. He had very little water, no food. Energy was low, and my health was low, I believe. Is my health low? No, my health is all the way up. It's blurry because it's in a preview render. So when I was chopping the tree, it took him forever to regain strength to make a next strike. So what I did was I cut out those parts, and you have me just quickly chopping down a tree. Pretty fun, but I split and moved, split and moved. I did that one at a time for each strike. Each one of these lines you see down here, let me see if I can't get it right. Right. So between there and there, this highlighted area is where I was working. Let me get rid of that. That's how I was able to make the tree seem, well, it did not seem like it. You could clearly see I did editing. But after splitting and moving, this is the finished product. So there you have it. That's how I like to do that. And as you can see, I had a lot of dull moments. This game is around 14 minutes long. I actually played it for around an hour. That was probably about an hour long. And I know that will not just cut it for YouTube. So I split it all the way down. I chopped it all the way down to, let's see, the exact time. I highlight the very end. That brings it to 15 minutes and 27 seconds. So with a little editing, this was a lot. You can make your videos more enjoyable. That's how I like to do my technique. Clean and simple and clear, the best that I can. And I try not to compromise video quality as well. I try to use the top notch as I can. This is how I'm able to give y'all YouTube gameplays. Anyway, so so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bring up another game that I played and show you some other things that I've done. So this is my Monstrum 1.4.1 gameplay. I started up for the first time. Or no. I saw some new things, so I decided to make a gameplay. And this is how I did it. As you can see, a lot of slicing or splitting. One of my other video editing programs called it a slice. Anyway, this one is splitting. Same thing. Anyway, so I tried to cut out all the dull moments the best that I could, bringing it all the way up to 17 minutes, all the way down, I should say. And I use text for fun. I was trying to keep up with my audio, my commentary as best as I could, but this one was fun. I did make a mistake in my information that I was sharing, so I added text to let you know, yeah, I messed up. There's a lot of things I like to do with this, so I don't know where to begin here. For fun, I decided to make a little tap, stomp, stomp, stomp. Right here you see in these text areas right on top of the video. This is how it came up. Tap. What was that? No. Okay, it's not the drawer. It was the drawer. He's not hiding. So that's how I like to do that. What I decided to make for fun, I made these tiny little stomp texts. They come up for a fraction of a second because I zoomed in and I take them one at a time and I squeeze them. And with that technique, I can make a quick text, but make it long enough for you to actually read it real fast. And that's how I like to make, for fun, these fun little texts. As you can see, a lot of slicing. I don't really use any kind of video effect of any kind. But like I said, me being simple, short, and clear. And at the end, my subscribe button. Subscribe button. If I missed anything out that you might like to know about this program, I'll be more than happy to share that. I got other gameplays going. In the description below, I'm going to put a list of games that I have. If you'd like to see those that I have not shared on YouTube, please don't hesitate to comment. Go ahead. I'll play it. Thank you again for watching, and this is Blind Games signing out.